Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at what it is that you need to let go of in order to grow or in order to advance, okay? This was a channeled topic, okay? So it's something that kind of Spirit wants me to reiterate on or to focus on, so hold on here. It's funny, it's odd. I chose 3 pens, but they're all the lower sacral, or they're sacral. Oh, interesting. They're all the lower chakras, okay? Interesting. Okay, so we're going to see what it is that we need to let go of in order to grow, in order to expand, or in order to advance, okay? This could be in the earthly plane, or this could be in the spiritual plane. So pile number 1, you are going to be the red pen. Pile number 2, you are going to be the orange pen. And pile number 3, you are the yellow pen. Okay? Alright, so I'll give you a moment to choose. Pause the video if you need, and I will see you to pile. Okay, welcome. Pile number 1, if you chose the red pen. Oh gosh, I'm already hearing messages. Okay. If you chose this red pen, this is going to be your reading on what you need to let go of in order to grow. So immediately as I tapped into your energy, pile number 1, I heard survival mode, survival instincts, or fear of survival. There's something about your nervous system coming through the vagus nerve as well. There's something about regulating the nervous system. Drinking less caffeine is also coming through, but there's just something about regulating the nervous system and helping you get out of survival mode, okay? That you're always, I'm hearing constant fight or flight. So pile number 1s, you guys may be in constant fight or flight mode, or you may struggle with regulating your nervous system so that you are, I'm feeling like you're trying, this is something that you're aware of, and you're trying to regulate your nervous system, you're trying to get out of this fight or flight mode, you're trying to get out of fear of survival, but you always find yourself getting back or reverting back into survival mode, where you're always worrying about your survival, always worrying about, security, stability, things like this. But we're going to get into it. So pile number 1, what do they need to let go of in order to grow or in order to advance? What do they need to let go of in order to grow? We have the Fool, Aries energy, and then we have the 2 of Swords on the bottom here. I'm hearing there's a fear, so let go of overthinking things. I did see the 4 of Swords as well. So it's almost like we tend to overthink our decisions or overthink some sort of risk that we want to take. It's due to a fear of survival, due to a, there's the 4 of Swords. Is this going to be okay if I were to take a leap of faith, or if I were to take a risk? So I'm feeling here that we need to let go of the overthinking, the overanalyzing, the constant thinking of the million different outcomes that could happen. Okay, give me a moment, guys. Don't mind that. It just looked very tacky. Okay, so anyways, here we go. So there's something here about overthinking. I kind of heard somebody's thoughts there, so if that was you, let me know down below. I hear the overthinking, the million different possibilities or the million different ways that something can happen, and we need to let go of the overthinking. There's something that we're going back and forth on, and it's kind of keeping us stagnant. It's keeping us from making decisions, okay? The over-analysis paralysis is what we're getting into here. Okay, so let's just see here. What do we need to let go of? We've got energy manifesting underneath the Fool. What do we need to let go of in order to grow? We've got physical imbalance. And we have claircognizance. That's falling underneath the 4 of Swords. So there's something that's clear knowing. You know clearly about what's going to happen. Physical student. So physical student and physical imbalance. There's that fear of survival of the physical plane. So there's a need to let go of the Two of Swords with this physical imbalance am I going to be okay? Am I going to lose physical security? There's too much thought going into the physical realm here. And then energy manifesting. It's almost like you're manifesting a little bit of chaos. Physical student with physical imbalance. There's that fear of survival. It's like we almost need to heal our root chakra. So with the Fool and the energy manifesting, it's almost like your thoughts are manifesting into your reality. So when we're stagnant, or when we're going back and forth between ideas or between risks, worrying too much about our physical survival, we don't focus on what's necessary. We have clear knowing here underneath the Four of Swords. So you know clearly about what to do, but we overthink what we know. There's something here about you knowing what to do, but then you go back and forth because there's some sort of fear when it comes to your security, your finances, or your way of living. So then we tend to not take the risk. We tend to not go follow through with our ideas. We tend to not manifest. Okay, the Fool is like the beginning of an idea, the beginning of a thought, or they are your thoughts, right? It's almost like the energy behind the thought, if that's making sense. So you have this innate knowing, and then you have the energy that goes behind the thought. But then we're stagnant here because when those thoughts actually come in, it's almost like we end up, our nervous system acts up, and then we get a little bit overwhelmed by all of these ideas that are coming through. And then we start to overthink them. And this is all to teach you something about your physical reality, something about how you're going to be okay, something about conquering the fear of survival. What do we need to let go of? Messiah, serving humanity with humility. And then we have the shadow attribute, exaggerated belief that you're the only means through which a cause can succeed. Serving humanity with humility. Being of service to oneself, I'm getting as well. Being exaggerated belief that you are the only means through which a cause can succeed. The Messiah. The Messiah kind of helps people, right? Temperance, tempering, balance, alchemy. Something about knowledge is coming through. Something about wisdom. We need to let go of the, if I don't do it, it's not going to happen for me type energy. It's almost like if I don't do something myself, or if I can't do something myself, my security is going to falter. I'm going to falter. I do not trust other people or even the energy. I don't trust the universe almost to bring me what I need unless I am doing it myself. That's almost like the fight response, right? Where you are constantly fighting for yourself. You're constantly having to do all the work. And it's causing this like stagnancy here, especially when it comes to your physical reality. It's almost like if you don't provide something for yourself, you're not going to be taken care of. So there's a need to let go of this thinking pattern, this constant fight or flight mode, and kind of let the universe take care of us a little bit. You're not the only means to which a cause can succeed. So you don't need to put in all of this work all the time. You don't need to overwork yourself. You don't need to constantly worry, constantly think of a million different outcomes that are going to be happening. And this is going to free up some sort of energetic space, right? energy manifesting, the Fool, it's going to create some sort of newness, some sort of new energy, some sort of, it's like lightening the load, right? What do we need to let go of in order to move forward? I'm somewhere between giving up and seeing how much more I can take. Yes, there's that Two of Swords energy, right? I'm somewhere between giving up and seeing how much more I can take. So you want to give up on your goals, your dreams, your aspirations. We know something can happen, but then we're going back and forth between giving up and keeping on going. And it's because you think you have to do everything by yourself, right? You don't need to do everything by yourself. Spirit can kind of help you out. The universe can kind of help you out, but there's some sort, we're being a student of our physical reality. Allowing things to come to you easier. By being this lighthearted, naive Fool energy. It's almost like you need to have everything figured out. Energy manifesting by being lighthearted, by being carefree, by having a little bit more fun. So let go of the stern attitude of where you are the only means through which you can succeed. You can ask for help through spirit, through the universe. You know you can. You have this clear knowing. You're claircognizant, so you have this clear knowing that you can, but you overthink this. So we need to let go of the overthinking. We need to let go of the back and forth energy, the stalemate energy, the giving, should I give up or should I keep trying energy. And I feel that if you were to calm your nervous system, this would come a lot easier to you. So what do we need to let go of in order to advance or to grow? Council of Light. So you're already doing it. Look, stop overthinking facing your true north. What did I say about overthinking these ideas? You know you're already doing this, but you overthink this, and it's causing you to to freak out a little bit with your nervous system there. Council of Light, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. What did I just say? So it's almost like you need to let go of control just a little bit here of your physical reality. Let go of outcomes. Let go of, ooh, this is really powerful. It's like you need to have a little bit more faith, a little bit more trust. So let go of the need to know everything. Let go of the need to wonder if you're going to be okay or overthink everything. Like, how am I going to pay rent? How am I going to pay this bill? How am I going to eat? How am I going to feed this? I have so many responsibilities. I want to give up, but I want to keep going because I have clear knowing that something is going to work out, something's going to happen. But then you freak yourself out and you put yourself in this energetic imbalance because you feel like you have to do everything by yourself, but you don't have to do everything by yourself. Okay, Council of Light, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. You do have helpers that are in the subtle realms helping you out. Stop overthinking this. You don't have to do everything by yourself, okay? There's something about you letting go of control, letting go of this back and forth and overthinking energy. This is how you're going to free up this Fool energy, this energy manifesting. This is how you're going to free up things for the universe to be able to help you. Just take a second, take a breath, right? How can you mother yourself? Deep replenishment. Rest and be held and retreat. How can you mother yourself? We need to nurture ourselves, right? We need to, there's that, it's that nervous system energy coming through. How can we calm our nervous system? How can we breathe? How can we stop ourselves from overthinking? How can we really take care of ourselves, take care of our mind? It's less of like what's going on around you. How can we go within and really nurture? This is bringing me right back again to the nervous system, our vagus nerve. Okay, so listening to binaural beats. There's vagus nerve binaural beats that you can just throw on in the background. I have a feel like that is going to help you out quite a bit. It's going to help you out with this wishy-washy energy of where you want to give up. It's like you're almost there, but you want to give up. But there's this clear knowing that's within you, so you don't give up, right? But there are helpers in the subtle realms, and we need to ask for help as well, right? It's going to help free up this stagnancy that you've got going on, and it's because you have to think you can, it's got to be you that does it. So what do we need to let go of in order to grow? We have patience and stillness. Here, the resting tree. Look at this. Deep replenishment. Rest and be held. Patience and stillness, the resting tree. Deep replenishment, rest and be held. So I'm getting the energy of always needing to be doing something. Overthinking, what do we need to do? I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do this, I need to do that, or else this can't happen, this. Okay. You don't need to be everywhere all the time doing everything. Ask for the help. They're literally sitting there waiting for you to ask. They're trying to help you out. They're trying to get you to see that you don't need to be the only means through which you can succeed. You can allow others to help you, including helpers in the subtle realms, right? They're wanting to help you. So we need to relax. We need to rest. We need to take care of ourselves. We need to nurture ourselves. I'm going to read this card, 22. Okay, so the resting tree is a sign for you to stop focusing and planning and be at peace in the moment. This is a representative of non-action and relaxation. Patience is the key with this ally. The resting tree asks you to slow down and sit back and watch the roses bloom and the birds feed in the meadow. This isn't the time to forge ahead in any way. You may not be taking enough breaks. So you're invited to be still and contemplate your good fortune, even if it means blessing the chaos in your life, which I feel this is that survival instinct, that fight or flight. It's chaotic. But what it's teaching you right now is how can you find stillness and peace within the chaos. There's a major life lesson that you're going through right now where we need to stop overthinking and we need to stop overanalyzing and we need to stop planning and action and need to do this, need to do that. I want to give up. I don't want to give up. I need to do, and just sit back and relax a second and let the universe kind of take over. Everything you're doing correctly currently. This is a sign to allow everything to fall away except stillness of the moment. It's like living within the space between breaths. So there's that peace, that in the moment, right? That's how you also calm your nervous system and your vagus nerve, is by bringing your full attention to the moment right now. When the resting tree appears, it signals that you've done all you can for now. So you've done all you can for now. There's a need to relax. There's a need to let the universe kind of take over and do something for you, okay? So what you need to let go of is a little bit of control here. So it's time to unwind and allow your story to unfold on its own accord. You've earned the right to rest and relax. Amazing ideas will come if you do. So here's that Fool card. Amazing ideas will come if you do. It's energy manifesting. These ways of how to do things, the way out, just the way, period, is going to manifest for you. But we need to take that time for stillness. Here's this rest. The Four of Swords, also about rest, stillness, clear cognizance, clear knowing. The knowing will come when you rest. The idea, the energy, the manifestations will come when you rest. Take a second. Amazing ideas will come if you do. Remember the ancient saying, we do without doing and everything gets done. We do without doing and everything gets done. Okay? So, what do we do? I'll pull one last card, and I'll end your reading here. What do we need to let go of in order to grow or in order to move forward? Oh, shoot. It's a lot. Believing in the impossible, and it's time to release negativity. So, it's time to release negativity and believing in the impossible. Impossible things can happen, right? There's that naivety about the Fool card there. believing in the impossible. Stop overthinking everything, overanalyzing, right? Release the negativity, negative thinking patterns, overthinking things that you need to be the only means by something so something can succeed, right? Giving the reins to the universe just a little bit and letting go of all that control. We have full moon in Scorpio, and we have new moon in Scorpio, so you could be a Scorpio, you don't have to be. Work through your fears, and it's time to release negativity. So fear is keeping you in fight or flight, fear of survival. Okay? And if you rest and you nurture yourself and give yourself time to calm down and your nervous system to regulate, you'll be able to work through these fears. You just need a break. You're overanalyzing, overplanning, and overacting. Okay, my love? So I hope that helped you out a bit. Wait, I want to get a little bit... I want to see if there's anything here. We have finances and career, but it came in reverse. Financial issues are a factor right now. So there's that fear of survival, right? Your finances and your career. There's a need to just hold yourself. Everything will be okay. You just have to give the universe time to line things up. You've done everything that you need to do right now. It's time to disconnect from the world and retreat. Disconnect from the world. Look it. Rest, retreat. It's time to retreat. 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 So it's time to disconnect. It's time to really just withdraw. Hermit energy coming through now. Withdraw from the world. Stop worrying about it. Things are going to happen. Everything is going to be okay. Okay? Trust the universe. Trust how things are unfolding for you. You don't have to do this alone. Take a second, take a break, release control, and retreat. Okay, my loves? I hope that helped you out a bit. If it did, please comment below. Please like the video as it helps my videos kind of get around in the YouTube world. And I will see you next time. Bye. Pile number 2, if you chose the orange pen, this is going to be your reading on what we need to release in order to grow or in order to expand. I immediately heard when I was tapping into your guys' energy is the fear of expression, creative expression, authentic expression. So there's a fear here of tapping into your creativity or tapping into your passions, or there is a little bit of a fear of intimacy coming through even, okay? Owning your sexuality, owning who you are as a person. We might be, I'm hearing, okay, so this won't be for all of you, but I'm getting a message here about being in between letting the world know who you are sexually. So this could be, for my transgenders, my LGBTQ. Oh my God, I'm sorry, I butchered that. My collective, okay? LGBTQ. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Okay. Anyways, for my collective, okay? So you guys could be in the middle of owning up to who you are authentically, or this could just be tapping into your sexuality, your intimacy, your creativity, things like that. Okay, but we're gonna get into it. That's going through my head now. Okay, so anyways, we're just gonna see. You may be overthinking this. You may be overthinking what is politically correct, right? So we have the 10 of Wands, we have the Page of Swords, and we have the Strength card. So there's that Leo energy, there's that creative energy, there's that 5th house energy. I'm feeling here that we're being a little bit overburdened by our responsibilities or what the world places on us, okay? The expectations of the world, okay? So I'm seeing here, this Page of Swords is kind of reminding me of people watching you. People watching how you should act or how you should behave, or, you have certain ways that you need to be. And he's wearing orange little skirts there, right? So there's something coming through of the way you dress, the way you act, the way you come across, right? Say, I know it's becoming more normal, but there's something coming through about men wearing makeup, or, wanting to wear nail polish, or wanting to wear dresses and skirts, or, being a feminine, and you want to wear, more masculine clothes, or you want to be more masculine. Things like this are coming through. Transgenders coming through. Fluidity, okay? But there's something here about you being watched, okay? So this is all about finding the inner strength and the courage and the bravery to temper the ego, to temper the lions. There's like lions outside of you. There's lions in the cage. There's some sort of, here's the fluidity as well up here. There's something about you being watched, and you're being overburdened with the expectations of society, of people watching you, or what is expected of you. So there may be a need to let go of other people's expectations when it comes to how you want to present yourself within the world, okay? Expressing yourself creatively how you want to. Okay, my loves, so let's just see. What is something that we need to let go of in order to grow, in order to expand? We've got emotional stability. So this is coming underneath the 10 of Wands. So, and then we have emotionally stagnant. So you're burdened by there's something here about being burdened by your own emotions, by your own, it's like the weight that you're carrying is becoming emotionally heavy for you, especially with this 10 of Wands, right? Emotional stability. So this is about how you feel about yourself and how you feel about how others perceive you. It's making you become stagnant, right? Okay. What do we need to let go of in order to grow? Physical imbalance with the Strength card underneath. And then we have mental introspection. So introspection on your thought processes. It's almost like if you were to express yourself creatively, there is something that you're risking losing something in the process, right? There's a need to find your own strength when it comes to your physical reality. There's something that's imbalanced here. This could be the way you present yourself as a person. You creatively express yourself. I'm just going to get one more for this emotional stability. Emotional imbalance. Emotional level up and emotions are blocked. Okay. I guess that's pretty clear. So this emotional stability with the 10 of Wands is an emotional imbalance. We're looking to gain emotional stability. Being okay with how other people perceive us. Yes, like the conflict is not with them. We are no longer having emotional conflict with others around us, but we're having emotional conflict within ourselves, and it's starting to get heavy. So we need to let go of the expectations or the perceptions, especially with this Page of Swords, of others or how others are viewing us, right? People may be viewing you as someone who's very emotionally stable, but underneath it all, you're hiding something here where you're not emotionally stable, but rather having an emotional imbalance, and there's a need to level up because you're blocking out your emotions. So we're blocking part of ourselves. We're hiding part of ourselves, right? So people may perceive us as having an emotional balance, but really on the inside, there's a level up that needs to happen because we're a little bit imbalanced. So we need to let go of people pleasing, perhaps, or living up to other people's expectations of us, or perceptions of us, or rules that they have that we need to follow. Okay? What do we need to let go of in order to grow? Virgin. So this is maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit. The shadow attribute is fear of intimate union. So fear of intimacy coming through, which came through in the beginning of your read. So there's a fear of your own intimacy. There's a fear of being intimate with other people. There's a fear of being vulnerable. So we need to let go of the fear of other people's perceptions when we are vulnerable or when we do want to be intimate with someone, right? This could be even, being intimate with those who you want to be intimate with. This has nothing to do with the expectations of others. This is letting go of those expectations and actually owning up to who you are and finding the inner strength to conquer your fears. Fear of intimate union. Yes, there's a fear here of being able to express yourself sexually. It's big here. And it's causing stagnancy. It's these other people's perceptions, other people watching you is causing emotional stagnancy where you're just not happy, and then you end up hiding part of yourself. Now, if this isn't like, same sex or, that kind of thing, this could just be who you are with. So people might perceive you or might judge you by who you want to be with. May it be cultural issues, religious issues, things like this, or things of this nature, where other people, maybe your family, will judge you if you are supposed to be, I'm hearing Muslim, or, and you want to be with someone not of, color, or, things like this. It's just, there's a cultural judgments, there's religious judgments, there is sexual judgments, there are just, other people's judgments being placed onto you for your intimacy, or who you want to be as a person, who you want to express yourself with or as. And there's a need to let go of this expectation of yourself to help, to maybe want to please other people or appease to other people's perceptions of you, and to kind of just grow as a person. Ooh, I'm getting chills. Own up to who you are, right? By conquering the thing in you that says that you have to be a certain way, especially physically. Physical imbalance, this is like talking, physical intimacy. Letting go of the expectations of others. What do we need to let go of in order to grow, in order to advance? I'm sorry that this is how things turned out. So letting go of feeling sorry or apologizing for who you really are. I'm sorry that this is how I turned out. Well, you don't need to be sorry. There's nothing to be sorry for. You are who you are, and if people are not accepting you for who you are, who you want to be, then that is a problem that the people around you have. They are projecting their own insecurities onto you. You don't need to be sorry for how you want to live your life, or who you are as a person, or how you choose to express yourself. This is kind of making me angry. Like, you should be able to be who you are. I know it's hard sometimes because we have people watching us, right? And it makes you want to hide who you truly are, because those around you, you grow up and these people are important to you. But I'm also hearing you would be surprised of the acceptance that you get when you start to be your authentic self, right? Intimately, who you are on an intimate level. You don't need to apologize for who you are, okay? You should never have to feel that way. And I'm sorry that you actually do feel that way. I'm sorry if this is like resonating with you and you do feel, I'm sorry how things turned out, or how I turned out. I'm sorry I'm a disappointment, things like that. You are never a disappointment to the right people. Ever, ever, ever. It's a little heavy. Okay, so what do we need to release in order to grow, or in order to advance? What do we need to release in order to grow? We have assistance and control, the Horse King. Discipline, armor, and boundaries, the Metal King. So this is owning up to your masculine energy, and this is all about protecting yourself and taking action. Masculine energy takes action. There's also something coming up with toxic masculinity. There's something coming up with how a masculine energy should be perceived. I'm going to read this card. 42. Oh, wrong book. Where is it? Here, 42. Okay, so the Horse King always comes to lend you the power to go the distance, forging ahead, whatever the weather. So forging ahead, no matter who says what or what is happening outside of you. You will most certainly reach your perfect destination with this noble ally. He lets you know that some person or circumstance brought through synchronicity will appear to help you with your endeavors. You are meant You are not meant to go this part of their journey alone. This is also an important time to delegate authority to others so that they may assist you. Currently, you're magnetic to powerful people who are in a position to help make your dreams come true. The Horse King asks that you remain open to those who are sent to aid you. You can be assured that you will be lifted up and will ride high in victory. So there is someone coming through. There is some sort of help coming towards you, okay? We also have discipline, armor, and boundaries. This is going to be someone who will help protect you, okay? If you have not met this person yet, they are going to be coming towards you, okay? This is also your spirit guides protecting you and assisting you into coming out of your shell and to come out of hiding. Okay. What do we need to let go of in order to grow? What do we need to let go of? Oh, shoot. We have... So trust the niggle. So trust your intuition. Trust that little irking feeling within your stomach, okay? We also have get grounded. Empath, highly sensitive, connect with nature. Yeah, you are a highly sensitive person, especially with all these emotional cards coming out. You are someone who can feel other people's disappointment. You can feel other people's, especially with this trust the niggle card, and underneath it we have boundaries, okay? So we have boundaries twice. There's a need to protect your energy. There's a need to put up stronger boundaries with people, especially when people are coming at you with expectations of how you should think, act, feel, be as a person. We also have break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, and rewriting the future. So right now you are rewriting your future. So where do you need to establish better boundaries? So there's someone or something helping you aid in setting up better boundaries with people, okay? We need to get grounded because we are highly sensitive, highly empathic. You can feel the emotions and the projections of others more so than other people. There's a need to cleanse yourself. There's a need to ground yourself. There's a need to not absorb what other people are projecting at you, because this is what's keeping you stagnant. This is what's keeping you in hiding from who you authentically are. Where are you being called to journey to? So where are you being called to go? What are you being called to do? Trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? What is your intuition trying to tell you? You're very intuitive, very empathic. Okay? I'm sorry for how things turned out. This is that I'm sorry for how I am. This is just because you're feeling other people's disappointment. There's a need to put up a boundary there. Their disappointment is none of your business. It is completely their own, and it is their own projection. It is their own insecurities, and it is their own uncomfort that they are feeling and projecting onto you. They're uncomfortable with who you are deciding to be or who you are as a person because they cannot express themselves genuinely. And if this is family members, because we do have break the chain ancestral patterns, this could be family around you who are afraid and intimidated by your authenticity and who you want to be as a person and how you want to express yourself. Okay? What do we need to release in order to grow? So bring love into the situation. This is honoring yourself and bringing your own love, bringing love to you, to yourself, nourishing yourself, caring for yourself. New moon in Aquarius. You could be in Aquarius. You don't have to be. And it's time to take action with new moon in Aries. This is newness. Time to take action on who you want to be. Look, where are you being called to do? What is your intuition trying to tell you? Where are you being called to journey to? What are you being called to do? It's time to take action and do that without worrying about other people's projections. You can do this by getting grounded within your own body and getting comfortable within your own frame, within your own energetic frame. Blocking out other people's energy and feeling safe in your own frame, in your own body. This card is also giving me blocking out other people's... Look, see, they're projecting, they're watching, they're giving you your energy and you're blocking it out and you're hiding behind your shield. So there's something about you shielding your energy here because you're highly empathic and you can feel other people's energy. Okay? What do we need to release or let go of in order to grow? What do we need to release and let go of? Let go of control issues. So trying to control the situation. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. So by you acting and taking action, other people's perceptions and how they view you and how they take what you're doing and how you're acting and this and that, you cannot control other people's perceptions. You cannot control how other people are going to take you. You are not going to be able to control how other people see you. There is a need here to let go of how people are going to perceive you, how people and what people are going to say. Put up those boundaries. Whose life is this, yours or theirs? There's a need to put up strong boundaries and let go of control of who is watching and what they're seeing and how they're perceiving you. Who cares? Because it's making you emotionally stagnant and you're not happy, and you know what would make you happy, but you're not doing it because there's a fear here of other people's perceptions, and we need to make stronger boundaries. Okay, my loves? I hope that resonated with you. 4040 on the clock. Go look up that angel number. It has an additional message for you. If this reading resonated with you, please hit the like button as it helps my channel grow. Don't forget to subscribe, and of course, comment down below if you feel called to. Sending all my love. Hello, pile number 3. If you chose the yellow pen, this is going to be your reading on what it is you need to let go of in order to grow. So, confidence and determination is coming through here. Willpower, strength of spirit is also coming through here. There's something about being disciplined. Either too disciplined or not disciplined enough. There's something about discipline, confidence, willpower, life force, energy. Someone around you may be an energetic vampire who is draining your life force energy. That's coming through strongly, okay? They're dimming. They're dimming your confidence, and they are keeping you stagnant in some sort of way. So we're going to see what's going on here. Spirit, yes, here's the Seven of Swords, right? There's that yellow. Seven of Swords, Queen of Swords. There's something that we need to cut out because there's something sneaky and slimy that's going on behind the scenes. That's actually, you may think this is like frenemy type feeling here. Okay? So, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, if you can tap me into the collective of pile number 3. What do they need to let go of in order to grow? We have the devil. So this could be addictions. There's that discipline that's coming through. This is Capricorn energy. What I'm getting with this card is discipline, staying disciplined with either addictions. This could be to people, places, things, substances. Developing more willpower, letting go of obsessions or toxic thinking patterns or codependency. There's something that you may be codependent on, or you feel like you need something in order to be happy or in order to feel whole. Okay? So what do we need to let go of in order? We have the moon here, the moon and the devil. So there's something here coming through about self-worth, fears. These are obsessive, toxic fears. So I'm looking here. Here's the moon. Here's these two dogs. Here's the devil, and here's these two people. There's something here about your fears that are controlling you or keeping you bound in some sort of way. So there's some sort of unconscious or subconscious fear that is keeping you bound to something, keeping you stuck. This could be dampering your self-worth. This could be a familial issue. There is an unconscious fear. Page of Wands came out twice. This is all about new ideas, new spark, new creativity. This could be also immaturity a little bit. Something's coming through about subconscious fears that are keeping you stuck or keeping you bound here. Yeah, and then we have the Two of Pentacles with the Hierophant on the bottom. So the Hierophant is all about your belief systems, what you perceive to be true, being a guru, traditions, following traditions, things like this. You're going in between your conscious and your subconscious here is what I'm getting. Ming, out. Out, baby. Out, baby. Come on. You're not supposed to be. So there's something here about you going in between the subconscious and the conscious. Here again, we have here with two here. There's something here about here and two here. There's here and two here. There's something here about being controlled by others or by, and look, it's keeping you, and look, we have the Three of Cups here. There's something to do with three: mind, body, and soul. Juggling in between the subconscious and the conscious realms, juggling between your fears. There's something here keeping you attached. There's a belief system, or there's just a person. I'm going to take this card here. What do we need to let go of in order to grow? This could be what you believe about yourself. It's causing some sort of, there's a third party interference. There's something outside of you that's keeping you chained, that's keeping you stuck. What do we need to let go of in order to grow? Emotional plane, the lower emotional plane, law of cause and effect. See, law of cause and effect. It's coming back around. So this is lower fears. This is toxic emotions. This is fears. Your fears. We need to let go of our fears because they're manifesting in our reality. Look, emotions manifesting. What did I just say? So your emotions are manifesting in your reality, and it's causing you to stay stagnant, or it's causing some sort of fears to become your reality. This is almost like a self-fulfilling prophecy that you've got going on here, because your lower emotions, your fears with the devil and the moon, that's big time fears. That's obsessive fear. And it is manifesting in your reality. So what you are obsessively fearing is coming to fruition, and it is showing you. It is showing you, the universe is showing you your fears here with this Nine of Swords. It's showing you what you're fearing. It's trying to get you to see something here. So what we need to let go of is your obsessive fear of something. Okay? The law of cause and effect is coming right back at you, right? This is trying to teach you some sort of emotional wisdom, how to gain being disciplined with your emotions, recognizing when you're feeling fear and when you're feeling love, how to drop out of fear and into love, how to maneuver your emotional planes. It's teaching you some sort of emotional stability and emotional maturity. So we need to let go of the emotional obsessive, like this is very obsessive fear, like this is almost past life. So this is coming through a past life. This fear, ooh, I'm getting chills. Like you are bringing forth traumas and obsessive fears from a past life that happened lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. You're bringing this forward in this lifetime so that you can work through it, so that you can balance it out and become a guru, become a master of it. Because there's something here about three. So mind, body, soul. This could be 3 lifetimes ago. There's something that is controlling and it's got dominion over your life because of it's obsessively fearful. What is this obsessive fear? What is the obsessive fear? What is the obsessive fear? Love, choices. There's the Tower. Emotions, fear of love. Lovers, Gemini energy, Capricorn energy, Cancer, Pisces, and Taurus are out here. This obsessive fear of relationships, of love, of giving your power away to something external or outside of yourself. This is like a fear of giving your power away to a third party, to something outside of you. We have this obsessive fear of giving our power away to something else, to an external force. This could be to spirit, this could be to another person, this could be to, the devil, or, things like that. There's an obsessive fear of giving your power of choice away, or giving your power of choice. There's something here about choice. So in a past life, someone could have made decisions for you, or you had no choice in the matter, this third party. someone ruled over you. Someone had some sort of dominion or some sort of binding spell over you where you felt like you had no choice. And now you are learning in this lifetime how to allow yourself to give your power of choice away, or to allow other people to choose for you. You're balancing this out. Okay, what do we need to let go of in order to grow? Oh gosh, we have Don Juan, spotlight your seductive qualities, using the power of romantic attraction for private agendas. There's that lovers, and then we have inability to commit to a path once found. This is giving me Hierophant energy, okay? Thirst for wisdom and truth wherever they are. So 2 came out for you. I will take them. Using the power of force and romantic attraction. So there's that devil card for private agendas, giving your power away, giving so there's a fear of people who are, I don't know why I heard sex magic, people who are using their romantic or their charm, lovers. This is like love. We have relationship vibes coming through here. So it's almost like, and being unable, so this is being non-committal because of our obsessive fear of being vulnerable with someone else. This is our obsessive fear about giving someone else control, or giving somebody else, this might be my pile, giving someone else the power over you, right? Having someone command you or giving someone power over you. This is like a fear of independence or commitment. A fear of commitment is coming through here. And your emotions are manifesting in your reality by bringing you people, places, and things that are reflecting your fear back at you through things that have power over you. So you might be in a job situation where something is actually overpowering you or overburdening you. Or you could have things showing up in your life of, people wanting to take your power of choice away, or control you in some sort of way. This is how it's kind of manifesting in your reality. So we need to let go of the obsessive fear of giving our power away to someone else or to something in regards to perhaps love, being vulnerable, right? There's this obsessive fear of being vulnerable with someone or being taken advantage of. It's almost, taking advantage of. So the power of romantic attraction for private agendas. You don't want to be taken advantage of, because in past lifetimes or previous lifetimes, you've been taken advantage of, or people used you as a pawn in some sort of chess game, or, people just used you as, you didn't have a choice. Like, people had dictatorship over you. So, what is it that we need to release in order to grow? What do we need to release in order to... Please understand that I was in pain. I never meant to ruin things. I never meant to ruin us. So this is coming from a third party interference. I was in pain. People project their own pain onto you. People ruin things for you. People ruin relationships. Okay? There's something here about a third party. People could have let, in the past, there could have been something that always got in the way of two people, of your relationship. There's always an external factor that got in the way of a relationship. There's always something outside of the relationship that ruined it, that got in the way, that disrupted things. And now we have this obsessive fear of getting into a relationship because something outside of the relationship could ruin it. And then all that vulnerability and all of that emotion that you put into a situation or another person or a relationship got ruined or destroyed because of an external factor that was outside of your control. So now this is manifesting in your life through your partnerships, through your friends, through your colleagues, things outside of that friendship, things outside There's outside circumstances that are coming in to ruin something, to cause tower moment after tower moment. And it's because it's trying to show you this obsessive fear of having something outside of yourself, or something that you cannot control, or something bigger than you come in and ruin something, right? So we need to work through our fear of not being in control of something outside of you coming in and destroying something. Okay, so these are next. Okay, so what is it that we need to release in order to grow? Pleiades. So share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution and expression. Yeah, you've been persecuted, right? It's always something outside of you that's making you feel like you've done something wrong. So now you don't even want to give away your independence. You're ultra independent right now, okay? So come out of the cave. You're in hiding. You're hiding yourself due to this. So we need to let go of our fear of being seen. We have Palladian, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So you're a channeler. Also, double mission. So there's you here, right? You as one of these figures, okay? It doesn't matter which card we show. You as one, double mission, there's two. It's almost like there's a double outside of yourself. Always. And it's like it juggles, you're juggling these two things, like this outside control and like this outside circumstance and the person that you're with, and then you're in the middle juggling it. There's like maybe in past lives you were to be with someone, but then there was an outside circumstance where you had to leave them. So you had to leave it behind. Things like that. There's always an outside circumstance that ruins something for you. So there's a need to, you're in hiding now. You're suppressing yourself. You're hiding away because lifetime after lifetime, there was always these disappointments. So now there's this obsessive fear of going out and engaging in things because there was always something that ruined it. There's always something in the way. So we need to work through this. How can we work through this? Hold on. How can we work through this obsessive fear? Because this feels deep, a painful ending, betrayal, backstabbing, and laying it to rest, right? Quit overthinking things that didn't work for you. Quit overthinking the backstabbing, the betrayal, the painful endings. We keep ruminating about it, and it's keeping us stuck in our mind. So we keep replaying events over and over in our mind of the things that didn't work or the outside circumstances. This is keeping you stuck. This is keeping the energetic tie alive. And there's a need to mentally lay it to rest, or to stop overthinking all of these knives that were stuck and put in your back due to other people. This is how we can start to overcome these emotions, because your emotions are linked to your thoughts. So there's something in the thought process that we keep overthinking, and it's your belief systems, right? Believing that there's always going to be something out to get you, or there's always going to be something outside of your control that's going to ruin something. This is an ingrained belief system that you brought back from a previous lifetime that has now come back in this lifetime, so that you can break that energetic pathway. Yeah, it's heavy, right? Okay, so these ones. What is something we need to let go of in order to grow? What is something we need to let go of in order to grow? What is something we need to let go of in order to grow? What is something we need to let go of in order? See, resurrection and surrender to change. Look, we have self-sabotage, poverty consciousness. That there's that mental keeping you in prison. You're this beautiful fairy, but you're stuck there in a mental prison. So Phoenix, resurrection and surrender to change. Okay, so I'm going to read this card. 29. The Phoenix appears as your ally to celebrate your journey and to ensure your ultimate success. This is true even if it appears that you've just passed through a metaphorical experience of death, or are currently enduring a perception of failure in your life. Perception of failure. Everything fails due to outside circumstances. This is a perception that you are holding. Death and rebirth are related when you enter the realm of the phoenix. Seen in this light, nothing truly dies, but rather changes. From one ending directly into a new beginning. The phoenix is constantly reinventing itself and rises up whole and new, even more powerful with every death it experiences. This could signal an end of a relationship or a dynamic with one, or an end of a job, a project, or even a life. See, something always ends due to an outside circumstance. We need to change our perception and how we see the ending so that we can break the cycle of things just blowing up in your face. Perhaps no failure is involved, but it's time for a complete overhaul of your circumstances. You may be tired of what you're doing, or you may know intuitively that it's time to move on and try something new. Whatever the case, the death of the old and a celebration of a new life are called for. Whatever you do now will indeed be a successful endeavor, for a rebirth is imminent. So we need to change how we are thinking and how we are seeing endings being blown up in our face, because we have this obsessive fear of everything blowing up in our face. So then when it does, we're like, see, law of cause and effect. We are bringing this chaos into our life because of our obsessive fear of things blowing up in our face, whether it be a relationship, a job. There's always something outside of you that blows something that you want up in your face, and it ends up ending, and you're like, well, see how many more, look how many I can count more stabs in the back than anything, right? And we overthink this, and we're always thinking about it in the back of our mind. You know, when you start something new, it's like, oh, yep, your obsessive fear comes in. This is an unconscious pattern, and it comes in to destroy everything. So when you start thinking like this, there's a need to break that cycle, break that belief system, right? Start believing that something different can happen. Easier said than done, but it is doable. So what do we need to let go of in order to grow, or in order to succeed or grow? What do you need to release? So there's a need to release negative thinking patterns, right? Release these obsessive fears. Release the fact that endings are catastrophic. Releasing pain. Releasing how things get ruined all the time. Okay, so what do we need to release in order to grow? We have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. What do we need to release? This could be reconciliation with someone, releasing reconciliation, releasing the fact that someone used you for their own sexual pleasures. This could be a relationship as well that we need to release, and it's caused you to withdraw because you are afraid of being stabbed in the back again. Due to outside circumstances. This could have been someone who put you in a third party, because I'm seeing a lot of threes. There's an outside circumstance, so someone could have left you for someone else, and now you don't want to commit to someone. You're in hiding, you're withdrawing from the world. Okay? So we need to release the idea of reconciliation, or release the past relationship that you've gone through. What do you need to release is the question here. I'm going to get another card, because what do we need to release in order to grow? I'm going to read that card, actually, because it's calling to me. Waning Moon. And then we'll close out your reading. Is it in this side? No. Very front. Okay. Come on. Holy. What? Hold on. Where is it? See, it's hard to find out what you need to release here. Sorry, you guys. Give me a sec. Okay. What do you need to release? Waning Moon. Okay. Waning moon points to what's falling away. Life goes in cycles. See with that Phoenix card. No matter when the moon cycle you pull this card, it's a sign that a situation has peaked for better or for worse, and it's time for you to go easier. It's time for you to go easier. It's the autumn and the winter of the cycle. So what do you need to release? Almost certainly something from your situation you're asking about. This card can be very positive, but it can still be gently suggesting that you let something go and stop trying so hard. It's safe to let go and move on. At the time of the waning cycle, take a moment and look up at the sky. You will see the moon growing smaller and smaller as she moves. It's time when things are falling away. Certainly not the time to cling on to anyone or anything. So maybe we're clinging on to reconciliation, right? Something outside of you has, something outside of your control has come in, and now it's causing you to withdraw from society. There's always a third party interfering with things, either your job or your goals, your aspirations, your passions, your relationships. You're always finding yourself in a third party situation. So there's this obsessive fear that something outside of you is going to ruin what you've got going on. We need to let go of all the swords that have stabbed you in the back. This is what we need to let go of in order to grow. Okay, separation in reverse. So it's time apart from your partners on the horizon. This separation's final. Period. End of story. Right? It's not your soulmate. So there's a relationship that we need to let go of in order to grow, with determination and power. Law of cause and effect. This is manifesting in your reality where you're put in third-party situations because it's reminding you of your fear of what you had and what you lost, okay? If it's not a relationship, this is just about your job or your passions or anything that you decide to go for. There's always something outside of your control that's coming in to ruin it, and now it's turned into an obsessive fear. Now you're not putting yourself out there, you're withdrawing yourself. So we need to let go of this obsessive fear and let go of control a little bit, or let go of this person. Okay, my love, so hopefully that helped you out. Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like this video as it helps the video spread, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next time.